If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Acknowledge us.
Hey, it's the Red Carpet Ring featuring TBK, the Turnbuckle King. Back at it again. We're here to talk about the Money in the Bank 2024 final predictions. As I stated before, I will do a final predictions on the Money in the Bank PLE this upcoming Saturday, and we will go over the matches on the PLE for Money in the Bank. We'll go over these 5 matches here, and I'll give my prediction of who's going to win what match. I know I did an early predictions, but some have subject due to change. So let's start off, and I'll tell you who I have in each match and who do I have winning. First off, we'll start off the Intercontinental Championship match. Sami Zayn is defending his Intercontinental Championship against Braun Breaker. These two have been going at it, been very intense feud, especially with this past episode of Monday Night Raw. So with that being said, Braun is seems like a legit threat to Sami's championship run, since Sami has won the title since WrestleMania, defeating Gunther. But Sami, he's going, like I said before, he's going to put up a good fight, despite Braun Breaker's speed, despite his strength and everything that he has going for him. Sami Zayn, like I said prior, will prevail and he will retain his Intercontinental Championship. So for my pick is, I have Sami Zayn retaining the Intercontinental Championship. He will continue his run. Now, that doesn't mean Braun Breaker won't get some near falls or get close to winning at some point. And it doesn't also mean that Braun Breaker will not eventually win the Intercontinental Championship. I just don't see it having that Money in the Bank. But at a later date, he will, in my prediction for that. So keep an eye on Braun Breaker. Like I said before, that man's the future. Next match we'll have the 6-man tag between the Bloodline, between WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens. Now for this pick, I originally had Cody, Kevin, and Orton winning, but since Bloodline been so dominant and they need to team look dominant, I have Bloodline winning the 6-man tag. It could be to do with interference, because remember, it's 3 men and you have 4 men here. So Jacob Fatu or one of the other guys, whoever's not in a 6-man tag, is going to interfere, and I think it'll cost Cody, Kevin, and Randy the match. So I got Bloodline. They're going to win this match, and it's definitely going to sell a feud between Solo and Cody Rhodes at some given point for the WWE Championship. That's looked like where it's headed. If not so, it will shift over to Cody versus Randy Orton, man. Because Randy Orton, that's another thing. If it ain't interference for Bloodline, maybe Randy Orton turns on one of his teammates of Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, costing those men the match and getting the Bloodline the win. So like I said before, Bloodline is going to win this particular match of the 6-man tag. Next up, we have Damian Priest, El Champion, the World Heavyweight Champion. He is defending his championship against Seth freaking Rollins, who just recently returned to WWE. This will be his first match since WrestleMania, since he had to get surgery. He's back. Damian Priest offered a chance to Seth Rollins, but the stakes are a little high here. Seth Rollins said that if Damian wins, Seth Rollins will no longer compete for the World Heavyweight Championship as long as Damian's champion. However, if Seth do win the world title, not only he becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest will have to leave the Judgment Day. So, like I said, this is going to be a very, very anticipated match. One of the matches I'm looking forward to, But I would say, due to stakes being high and people down Damian, expect Liv Morgan to come in and help Damian. Not to Damian's, not his request, but she will help Damian without him knowing about it. It'll be similar to a Clash at the Castle where Punk interfered without Damian being involved in that. Expect Damian Priest to retain his World Heavyweight Championship. He will continue his run. Remember, he has Gunther in line at SummerSlam for challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship due to his King of the Ring win. He talked to Damian and Seth Rollins on Raw, not recently. So expect that to be a good match. But We'll see what happens, but I don't see Seth winning. So I have my pick as Damian Priest will continue his run as World Heavyweight Champion. Now let's check out the women's and men's Money in the Bank ladder matches. First, we got the women's. We got the competitors of Naomi, Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, and Zoe Stark. Now, originally, when I did do my pick, I had the top one would be Tiffany Stratton, but due to the recent qualifying match of Chelsea Green winning and the pop she got, and remember, Money in the Bank is in Canada. Chelsea Green's from Canada. She's not from Toronto, but she is from Canada. So since she's the hometown girl in this match and the pop she's been getting, WWE's probably going to feed off that. Expect Chelsea Green, in a surprise, Chelsea Green will win Money in the Bank. Chelsea Green card, as I call her. She will win Money in the Bank match. It will be a surprise. It will be a shocker because she is aligned with Piper Niven, who recently challenged Bayley for her championship. Piper could be her muscle. They could work well together. And Chelsea Green, now, she may or may not successfully cash it in. She may be the first woman to fail to cash in. But I would not be surprised if Chelsea Green walks out of Money in the Bank winning that ladder match. Now, I do have a wild card in the situation. It's kind of flip flop. I originally had Tiffany winning and Chelsea the wild card. Now I see Tiffany Stratton the wild card because Tiffany, I mean, remember she still got that backlash of the whole Jade Cargill thing, and WWE's probably making her punish. As she is in the match, it does not necessarily mean she's going to win. They could make her still feel that punishment a little bit longer. Say, hey, you'll compete, but still not going to win. So keep that in mind. Those are my pick for the women's Money in the Bank. And last but not least, we got the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have the competitors of Chad Gable, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, and Jey Uso. Yeet. Originally, I had Carmelo Hayes winning, and it has not changed. I still see him winning Money in the Bank. Melo in the Bank, I explained earlier that the other competitors, they're going to be causing interference. YS6 with Jey Uso and Chad Gable. Logan Paul going to cause LA Knight. Be a lot of interference in this match. Andrade, maybe, possibility, and which gets me to the next point, wild card. I have Drew McIntyre and Andrade because we got to remember Drew McIntyre, he still can cash in, get his revenge on Damian Priest, win the championship, and further his feud with CM Punk. Andrade, however, we got to remember last year that a Raw superstar in the name of Damian Priest won the Money in the Bank. And the year before that, another Raw superstar named Austin Theory won. A SmackDown superstar has not won the Money in the Bank contract for the men's in a while. Since Andrade is a part of SmackDown, expect to him win that. Could be a surprise and maybe win that contract for the men's Money in the Bank. So that's my wild card, Drew McIntyre and Andrade. And that's all I have regarding the Money in the Bank 2024 final predictions. Remember, this is going on during a very busy weekend of Money in the Bank, being Saturday in NXT Heatwave, Sunday, and of course Friday on SmackDown. So it's going to be a good one. You guys tune in. I will do a post-show reaction to both Money in the Bank and Heatwave. Greatly appreciated. Soon two videos will pop up. One will be World Champ versus Developmental Champ future match. Next one will be Cody versus Randy WrestleMania. And until then, guys, you already know what it is. It is OUT.